Okay, so this is going to be my review of Indestructible Hulk Volume 2, Gods and Monster. Now, this one is, again, only 5 issues long, going from issues 6 to 10. And it still remains, as I said before, this shows that Mark Waid's just having fun with the Hulk. Now, this one starts off with Banner and his science team going out to Jotunheim to find some kind of metal that Banner believes can help the world, certain world problems. I can't remember which, but yeah, something happens and they go to Jotunheim, all right, but not in the same time period. And how they did this is with a piece of Thor's hammer that he gave to them. However, when they meet Thor, it turns out that I'm going to say this much right now. It's Thor. They meet Thor, but the thing is that they not only went to Jotunheim, they went to Jotunheim in the past. So Thor has never met. This is a point when Thor was still in Asgard, and before he ever encountered the Hulk. So he doesn't know who Banner is, and I like this. Also, we have Walt Simonson on this 3-part story of the Hulk and Thor teaming up, and I love Walt Simonson on writing. He not only did he have did the artwork, he also had like a say on how to write Thor, and yeah, it's like Walt Simonson never left. He gets right back in that beat, and yeah, rather than seeing a Hulk-Thor fight, Hulk and Thor team up to fight frost giants. It's awesome. It plays out, that 3-part story plays out like your typical Marvel team-up, or something you would see in like the Stan Lee, Kirby era stuff. It plays out that kind of way. Also, there's this funny joke of, there's also some good humor in here, where Thor and Hulk are fighting frost giants, and he's like, I did not ask you, Green Giant, what is your name? And all Hulk says is, Hulk Smash! And Thor thinks that's Hulk's name, he just calls him Hulk Smash the rest of the time. And I thought that was frickin' hilarious. But no, Thor's written like such a noble guy. He just wants to help these Midgardians, and he thinks they're funny. And I love how he just plays off of the Hulk, while Banner knows exactly how Hulk and Thor's relationship will be in the future. Which is kind of an interesting little abstract right there. We also have one of the other scientists on the team, Patty, who we find out Banner. I forgot to mention this, and I apologize for not mentioning this in the first volume. But Banner knows these types of certain secrets on all of his members, and we're going to learn each one. And the first one is Patty. We find out that she's basically suffering a disease that's rotting her brain, and it's killing her. And she's trying to get enough money to send to her father while he's growing old and dying. And she believes if Banner hulks out and kills her, then she'll get enough money to help her father. So basically, she wants suicide by Hulk. Yeah, I thought that was very cool. Like, first, we get that's what I love about Mark Waid's writing in here. It can go from hilarious to funny hilarious to serious in just a drop of a hat. And I really like that transition. So, there's a lot of stuff. This is it's just a fun story in the 3-part Hulk and Thor team-up. Issues 9 and 10 are a little more serious, but they still have that fun element. This is where the Hulk teams up with Daredevil in a 2-part story to fight Hydra and Baron Zemo. And most of you guys don't know, for those who don't know, Baron Zemo is my favorite Captain America villain, so when I saw Zemo in here, I was like, Zemo! So yeah. Also, the artwork is, the artwork changes for that 2-part story, and I can't remember that artist's name, but anyway, we find out that Matt Murdock is Bruce Banner's lawyer, and thanks to his help, Banner has gotten dirt on S.H.I.E.L.D. that in case if S.H.I.E.L.D. ever tried to double-cross Banner or the Hulk, Matt Murdock would reveal this kind of big secret, which we still don't know yet, as far as I've read. Again, I'm only reading the trades here. I haven't been able to read the comics, but there's a secret that they have, some dirt they have on S.H.I.E.L.D., And and Banner even says, if this ever gets out, this will tear the entire U.S. government apart. So it's got to be something big. And if you've read it, and if you already know it, please don't spoil it for me, because I'm still reading the trades here. Anyway, this is a great comic. This is a lot of fun. There's actually, I think one of my favorite scenes is when Daredevil and Hulk are going... Daredevil tells Banner about this bar that you need a gun to get into, and it's very violent. And Banner hulks out, and then you see this little 3-panel thing of first, Daredevil walks in, and he's like, gentlemen, everyone draws their gun. And then Hulk busts into the room, and everyone just drops their guns instantly. It's such a great scene. We also get another thing, because this was something that was bothering me, because for those who remember, the Hulk was actually very smart in his first few appearances. Like in his later appearance, the Hulk was his own person. But in these comics, Hulk's just roaring or going Hulk smash or stuff like that. And even Daredevil talks down to him like he's yelling at a dog. We find out that Banner has concluded that the Hulk's depending on what factors and what happened and to make Banner Hulk out. That's the type of Hulk we get. There are certain elements, like it's kind of like perfect conditions for a storm. It all depends on what kind of conditions. That's the kind of Hulk Banner will turn into. So I don't really know how it varies from Savage Hulk to Dumb Hulk to the Warbound Hulk we all know. So that will be interesting to explain further, depending if I'm able to get the other 2 volumes. Like I said, I got both the first 2 volumes for about $18 on a whole. Yeah, it was for both volumes, but these are hardcover trades I got, and those were about $24 a piece. So unless you can find them really cheap online or at a convention, but yeah, I don't know if you got anyone out there would be willing to risk $24. But, well, $25 on a whole. I'd say wait for the softcover, because those are usually a little more cheaper. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Am I discrediting it? Oh, hell no. I love this comic. I love how Mark Waid is writing the Hulk. I love the dialogue in here. Again, I have to say that I think Mark Waid has a lot more fun writing Bruce Banner than he does the Hulk. So I have to give a lot of credit to Mark Waid for channeling a lot of cool Banner dialogue and making the good old Savage Hulk always cool. And he gives a reason for that for Hulk's new armor. Apparently that's more for Banner. It's just that Banner wears that armor for protection, as well as when he's going out into all these dangerous missions, like when he went into that undersea kingdom or the Himalayas or even to Hell's Kitchen. It's just that Hulk just gets that, is just wearing that when Banner, that's what Banner's in when he hulks out. So, yeah. All in all, once again, if you love the Hulk, if you love Mark Waid's writing, I would recommend this. If you're looking for just a fun Hulk title, I would sorely recommend this. But, yeah. Not a lot else I can say. I don't want to spoil anything else in here. There are a few things I spoiled, but I don't want to say too much, because there is some other good elements, really good elements in here. And there's also some really great dialogue as well, so I'm just going to leave it off before I just keep talking, and yeah. Anyway, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm out.